The Academy building was constructed in 1806. Back then, it was a private high school.
This just is testament to how much the people of Gorham cared about the secondary education of their children.
Over the years, the building was absorbed into the campus that would eventually be known as the University of Southern Maine. Now students use it for studio space.
Teaching history here as a Maine historian, it's incredible to have these buildings because they become our classrooms. The landscape becomes our classroom, and you don't have to imagine what the past looked like.
For the last 2 summers, the school made much needed repairs to the building, but they ended up facing an unexpected hurdle.
There's a lot of wood rot that was concealed actually behind the facade. It wasn't apparent until we started working on it.
Already midway through the project, they began pulling back old floorboards, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Notes dating as far back as the 1800s were crammed in all sorts of places.
This is sort of like the text message or the Snapchat that they're sending in the middle of class that they shouldn't be. Do you want to meet me down by the swing, or should we take a walk, right? These sorts of things. So it is really about the social life of students.
We also have a little, I love this, it's a little discussion, a little like mini essay on apple blossoms and how lovely they are.
Susie Bach is the coordinator of special collections at USM and is working on preserving these pieces of history. She gave us a first-hand look.
We can see a date, and I think that's either 75, it's really hard to read.
1873?
When they weren't passing notes to their darlings, they got creative.
Students got bored, and students doodled, and we all do that.
There's also really funny caricatures of teachers, sort of focusing on prominent features like big noses.
Bach is working on getting the notes cleaned and flattened. She's considering digitizing some of them, which may help them make sense of the more faded pages. That way researchers can come to their own conclusions about what these sneaky notes really mean.
Interpretation of the primary resources is going to change, but that's why it's important to keep the primary resources. It's an important part of keeping history from being erased.